back to Fan Style Reviews. Today, we are going to give our anticipation for Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, finally. We're back at it.
We are back at it. So, yes, Wakanda Forever 2. It's, I feel that a lot of the aspects of this film is going to be in tribute to the real-life actor Chadwick Boseman and his passing. So, we're definitely going to see a lot of tribute and themes going in this movie. What y'all think?
Well, first and foremost, rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
To Chadwick. And I don't know, I think this movie's going to be good. Really good.
I think it has the ability to be better than Doctor Strange and probably be the best Marvel movie of the year.
Of the year?
Yeah.
I think it's going to have like a more serious tone to it. Yeah, all Marvel movies have humor, but I think that this one isn't going to be like Thor Love and Thunder, where it was just super humorous.
This one will, like you were saying, that one was super humorous. This is going to be the super serious one. Because even Doctor Strange wasn't super serious when at times it tried to be. This one, I think, I agree with you. It's gonna be super serious at the whole thing, especially because from what I've been hearing, the beginning of this movie does start off with a funeral scene. Now, if that's in the past, and then we jump back to the future when the movie starts, but it's gonna start with the funeral scene for T'Challa dying, I believe, is what I heard.
I want to see how they're gonna work with that. Like, what was the cause of death in the movie?
I'm assuming they might give the real cause of death.
Oh, the real one?
Yeah,
incorporate the real cause of death?
Maybe T'Challa developed cancer, I mean.
But aren't they like the smartest? They could have figured it out.
Trying to get technical with the realism.
I don't know. I mean, so I don't know.
I would have thought that if it was me, now, I mean, again, I'm just a fan here, but if it was me writing it, I would have wrote it as he died in battle some way, because that's an honorable way to take out a warrior king like the Black Panther, if you ask me.
So, what I was thinking maybe is that the villain in this one is the big blue guy, right?
Who's the big blue guy y'all talking about?
So, when we seen the trailer, I was going to show you, but we continue watching it. But the blue guy's name is like Omara or something like that?
Yes. So, I'm wondering, what if he was battling him and died in that battle, and then that's why Wakanda really wants to go after him, or maybe they think it was Namor's people that did it because he's blue, something like that.
He get poisoned somehow.
Maybe assassination attempt.
That was my theory too.
They're super smart, right?
No, the blue people, the main villain, killed the Black Panther.
I mean, that's a very big possibility, especially if they're going he died in battle route. I mean, I think we all got three.
Y'all had also said another theory that y'all have, that y'all theorize that the women are going to share the Black Panther.
Hang on. Y'all. Let's just shove that back onto him. Angel has said.
I said that all the women is going to share the suit. I forgot their names, but I'm
the
sure.
Dora Milaje.
Shuri Okoye.
Shuri, of course. Okoye.
Ayo. She's a Dora Milaje.
She's the head girl.
And then his girlfriend, who's a spy.
The one that has the rings.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
I don't remember her name either.
I don't remember.
You think they're all sharing it?
I thought it was just going to be Shuri, the bald girl with the spear.
Yeah.
Koye.
And the other girl. That's supposedly...
The love interest.
The love interest, yeah. Out of those three, and maybe the mom. Who knows? I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay. Well, we've seen some of the released TV spots and stuff, him fighting in Baku.
So that brings us to my theory. Hey, let's click over here.
Before you say that,
go ahead.
I think this is probably what you was going to say, but didn't the powers that they got was destroyed?
Okay.
Heart-shaped bird.
Yes. So that's not what I was going to say, because when he brought M'Baku up, I was shifting to my theory.
And then we'll get into your theory after that, and we're going to talk about what I had theorized.
Okay.
Well, I didn't theorize it. I seen somebody else put a rumor out of it.
So my theory was that M'Baku became, because he was the only one that never challenged, so it would make sense that he would want to go after the kingdom again. he is now the new Black Panther, even though his animal is the gorilla.
He's from a gorilla tribe.
But the Black Panther is the power.
But there's been times where he's been depicted as king of Wakanda. So
yes, I definitely think he became king. Maybe him and Shuri are in a relationship. New theory, just thought here.
No.
Forced theory. You forced that one because they didn't set that up at all.
I just think he's just too big. Like, it won't fit the suit that it's supposed to fit.
You know, they can make him a gorilla suit.
Well, but then he wouldn't be Black Panther. Then he'd be.
Or maybe he just served as the king. But
yeah, maybe he's the king,
Shuri's
but
still like Black Panther.
Because technically the bodyguard.
If you're gonna give up the whole kingdom to someone else, hey, Thor gave it up, his up to Valkyrie.
Yeah,
that's okay. Go ahead and give the kingdom up. But the name of Black Panther, you know, you keep that in the family.
Yeah, he kept his name as Thor.
I mean, Jane took it up, but Jane was basically his wife. So
yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Maybe that's a possibility. She's like the new bodyguard or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They also, the cast has stated that no one's guessed who the new Black Panther is. You ain't Sly, it's Shuri.
It is definitely.
I mean, you can kind of see her body shape. You know, she has real a sleek body shape to fit in that type of suit. So you can tell, like, hey, you ain't fooling nobody. You know who in there.
Do we want to talk about the flower real quick, and then you go into your theory?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so at the end of Black Panther, he lit all the flowers on fire. So unless they had like some seeds tucked away, because I mean, I guess they could have, but they burnt everything down. He took the last flower. He drank the last flower juice.
But at the end of the day, Shuri is very smart.
Yeah.
That plant came from vibranium. So I'm sure she could come up with some type of way of re-engineering that plant, because I'm sure she's not going to just have the suit. She's going to have the power of Black Panther too.
I mean, we hope that they have the whole Black Panther physical strength and everything.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with the theory that she's gonna make one now. And the person online, I forgot who it was, but I did see and read it. Person theorized that hers is going to be a little bit different from the natural one, and somehow she had
to augment it a little bit.
Yeah, and she goes to the astral world and she sees Killmonger, and he gives her some type of conversation or motivation or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's a theory. So I mean,
there were rumors he was going to be in this movie.
Michael B was at the red carpet.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people were at the red carpet. WWE superstars were at the red carpet, but. You know, we think that you're part of there, Michael. You know, we know you are.
Hit us up.
But back to the leaf theory, I think that's what in the trailer we see, like a couple of soldiers on the ship and the other blue people trying to get something.
Okay, yeah. So, can I take us over just a little bit?
All right, go ahead.
So, there's rumors that the men taking the ship over, because Wakanda's there, the Dora Milaje are pretending to be scientists. So they're there. The men are Dr. Doom's men, looking for what? Vibranium. For what? To make a suit for Dr. Doom. And the blue people are Namor's guys, and I think they're there to stop Dr. Doom's men, if they are Dr. Doom's men, or to maybe help the Wakanda. Now, another theory just made here, that's the ending scene. Namor and Wakanda made up, and they find Dr. Doom's getting ready to attack a ship of vibranium. So they're like, let's team up, let's protect this vibranium. They finish it out, movie ends. I'm going for that crown again, people.
I honestly don't think that would be the end. I don't think that scene's the end of the film. I ain't showing your theory now. It's just
That's
what
a
I
good
think.
Theory.
So the scene where Shuri or whoever lands on the floor.
Yeah.
I think that's the end of the battle scene of the movie. But back to where you said the blue people are Dr. Doom's.
No, the regular people are Dr. Doom's people.
Oh, I thought you said the blue people.
Armies with guns. Yeah.
Okay.
The guys with guns are Dr. Doom's.
Okay,
The blue, that's what I'm saying. The blue people are Namor's. That's at the end when they're like, cool with each other, and they're like, let's protect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Latveria exists already in MCU? Because that's Doom's country.
I would say.
I think you saw.
I would say we have to assume so. Yeah.
But also the main villain of the movie, which I keep forgetting his name.
Yeah.
Umar or whatever.
Yeah, we're just going.
He actually works with Doctor Doom.
That's all. That's the other
I
thing.
see
I think once you told me that, that's where my theory was born. That those were, or I heard it, but that was the theory where they were going for vibranium to build his suit.
Like he actually hires him to capture whatever.
I would say we have to assume his country's real, he is real, and that he is in search of a suit because we do have a Fantastic Four movie set. So unless we're gonna get backstory in that movie, and he's born then. Time jumps. Yeah.
Skip the backstory.
Well, yeah, we don't need their backstory because we've seen it.
We've seen it. Marvel has been doing a good job at brushing over the backstories, and we've been accepting it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it would be redundant to show us again. So I guess it just depends on when Doctor Doom is born in this universe.
I do believe that I will go ahead and agree with the whole that might be Doom's people. I think that you might be on something.
I think the vibranium for the suit is a good theory, and maybe it doesn't happen when I'm saying it does, but it's a possibility.
But and then you also said that the Atlanteans and the Wakandans are working together to stop this. The Atlanteans, I mean not Atlanteans, or whatever his people are. Name more people.
Name more people.
They start with a T,
Atlanteans.
But they're called like Talacons or something like that.
I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken.
Since they're Mayan, they're called differently now.
Yeah,
they're
still considered Atlanteans.
Their home is Atlantis, basically. I think.
But I think they call like Talacons or something like that. I'm gonna have to look it up. But you're saying that you believe that they're working together to protect the vibranium, but somehow some of the vibranium still gets away.
Well, I'm not saying some of the vibranium gets away. I don't know what's going to happen. Because if it's the end, we might see some vibranium get away. If it's not, I don't know what could possibly happen.
Also, there was a rumor that there was no end credit scene in this film. But I even though of course you want to still respect the legacy of Chadwick Boseman, but it's still a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
So I still go ahead.
So I heard that too, but the people that seen it on premiere night, like famous people on TikTok, YouTube, or whatever, they didn't see one. Well, but the people that see it on like premiere night for the world, there is one.
Well, that's different. The way they do those type of movies, when they do those red carpet events, sometimes there's an edit where there's no end credit scene and it's just credits and whatnot. And then when they do release it out to the world, that's when they put the end credit scenes there because people talk.
Also, be careful, everybody.
That's why I think you must have heard the rumor that there ain't one.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure there's one.
It'd be a missed opportunity not to.
Yeah.
I just want to say be careful because I've already seen whole clips of this movie on YouTube, so it's out there. So watch out on social media. We only got 2 more weeks.
I mean, that was in the trailer, the one you were talking about.
No, but I'm just talking about what you were saying. There was the rumor that there was no back. I've seen whole clips on YouTube. It's like Black Panther 2, 6 minutes.
There's spoilers out there.
Watch
so
out. We only got 2 more weeks.
Yeah, I mean, don't. I would say don't ruin. You can do what you want. If you're going to want those spoilers, go on them down. But if you want to still have that anticipation built and that high quality movie experience, don't search those spoilers. Go in there not knowing what was going on. Just take what you got from the trailers and the interviews from the actors, and just have a good experience watching this film. That's what I think that people should do going into it. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's a good advice. Yeah.
Could we also talk about how this looks exactly like Black Adam?
Explain.
Oh, we have one team fighting another team, and I guarantee you they're gonna join forces to fight another threat that looks almost like Black Adam's threat, but blue.
I mean, we kind of knew Black Adam was setting up the team thing.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's shot for shot.
But here, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know. Because they're definitely gonna team up to fight this blue dude.
Yeah.
Which also, that's gonna throw everything off. Because if this blue dude has blue henchmen, and Namor, because he's the only actual skin-colored one, and everybody else is blue, their henchmen are gonna get mixed up in battle.
Right.
So it's gonna look a little. It just depends on how his henchmen look.
Also, what you guys think of Ironheart? Her whole suit setup.
We forgot to talk about her.
Oh yeah.
So she's at MIT. May see Peter Parker, may not.
Oh yeah,
that was my theory too. I had another theory. At the end of Spider-Man, he's studying for the GED, whatever it is. GRE. That's what I gotta take. But he's trying to get into MIT, so maybe we'll see him bump into her. Probably not, because it's not Spider-Man. But from what I hear is the her Mark 1 suit is the suit that they fly around in America trying to capture her or fight enemies in. But then she gets to Wakanda and builds a nice, sleeker Mark 2 suit.
Yeah, that's what I believe is going on.
Do you think it's going to be nanotech, or you think
Nah.
Not yet?
No, Tony Stark was smart. Now, even though Black Panther, he had nanotech before Tony Stark, technically.
I think actually Tony got the nanotech from her.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
He got the... So you're saying that it's been official and confirmed that his
I didn't say it was confirmed.
From Infinity War.
Until he heard that they were using it.
I mean, but his could be different, though.
I'm going to look it up.
That's vibranium metal. His is different. You can't use vibranium for everything and then say vibranium's the answer.
No, I didn't say
vibranium.
I said nanotech.
Yeah.
Oh, nanotech, yeah. But you're saying that he got the idea from them. I don't think he just came with the idea he got himself.
Because they used the nanotech suit in Black Panther.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden he's got nanotech. I thought they were helping each other.
I don't think that they were working with each other because the only time I've seen Black Panther in this movie franchise and Iron Man work together was in Civil War when they was on each other's team. That is it. I didn't see anything else of them working together. That would be amazing if they would have worked together, but we didn't see any more of that.
I mean, I guess unless I'm going to look at.
Are you saying Iron Man never
works with Black Panther? Especially,
but he was in Africa.
That's what I'm saying.
At the end of Black Panther 1, he did say they were going to share resources with America. So nanotech.
I think y'all are really trying to pull those.
Because even Bruce was like, "Oh, you went nano."
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, you nanotech. You like it," but he didn't.
He clearly got it from Wakanda.
Look.
You cannot.
I'm gonna look that up.
You go,
I'm gonna look it up.
This is wrong with people. We saying people stole everything from black people.
But if she's in Wakanda, why wouldn't she have a nanotech suit?
We're gonna see. I just think that's
maybe
too much.
She'll get the nanotech suit at the end.
But don't you think it's too much of an advancement just like that?
No,
because she's already going from Mark 1
to. I'm just saying, when you think about Tony Stark, he didn't instantly have.
But Tony Stark also was the first one to do that.
Yes,
and he was in the cave.
She's with Shuri, who has all the tech. She could print a nanotech suit.
And then Ironheart is already smart as hell. So
she's already light years ahead of Tony. So she's already there.
Sure,
so it would not be crazy that she has a nanotech suit.
That's why I think they're gonna pass her the crown for Iron Man.
Oh yeah, we were discussing that the other day, guys. And I had told Angel that they already made Captain America black. They can they can make Iron Man black too. So I'd say the person who best fits the role currently in the universe would be War Machine because it's happening in the comics.
It's happening in the comics.
It's happening in the comics, yes.
You know how Disney and Marvel works.
Yeah.
We got Black Captain America now. I mean,
but
that was the best route.
Is old.
Yeah.
So why would Don Cheadle lead the Young Avengers? Obviously,
I didn't say leading. I said him becoming Iron Man. I didn't say anything about him being.
He's just saying that in the future.
In the future, we're getting to the Young Avengers.
Yeah.
So why would Don Cheadle be the Iron Man to lead them?
No, I didn't say to lead them. I'm saying he'll be the Iron Man in the MCU.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you is it's wrong because Iron Man is going to lead the Young Avengers. Why have him? He's going to say, "Hey, Ironheart, we got you a team.
Yeah.
It's you, Shuri, Hawkgirl, or the little girl that plays Hawkeye's girl.
Hawk's son.
I don't know about that. Wanda's kids, maybe they're real. The Young Avengers, Ironheart will lead them. And if it doesn't happen at the end of this movie, it happens at the end of Iron Wars after Don Cheadle dies.
He's trying to throw away. You see how he did that? He's trying to throw away my possible theories.
No, you just said it.
He just canned my theory by saying he died, so it doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, but that's how my theory works.
Okay,
that's why yours doesn't work if he dies.
The thing about this, she can take up the whole mantle of getting upgraded suits and all this and that. But the name Iron Man, I think that after Armor Wars,
Iron Man's retired.
That's what I'm saying though. If Armor Wars is going to happen and it'll be based off of people having Tony Stark suits somewhere, and there's going to be a bunch of Tony Stark suits that are out there that people got that War Machine somehow collects, why not just make him Iron Man? He takes the Iron Man name. He used those suits and stuff.
Because him and Tony were friends for so long, he couldn't.
Exactly.
He's not like Cap, who's just going to give his shield away to everybody.
It's not a sign of disrespect. That's a sign
But as a sign of respect, He's not going to take on Iron Man. He's War Machine.
And he's not as smart as Tony.
You can lead the Avengers because you are just as smart as Tony.
What does that have to do with him being Iron Man?
Because he's not going to... I'm
talking about she being Iron Man.
No, she's not going to be Iron Man. She is Ironheart.
But you're relating that to her leading the Young Avengers.
Because
those are not
just
even
like Iron Man, she's going to step up to the plate.
Yeah. That's great. She can lead the Young Avengers, but not as Iron Man.
I don't think we're going to have another full set of Avengers.
As her armored character, that's great. She can go and she can stay Ironheart.
She's never going to be Iron Man. She's going to be Ironheart.
That's it.
Yeah, but... We
never said
she was going to be Iron Man.
She's not going to be Iron Man.
Yeah. I could have sworn y'all were saying
we obviously kept saying, he's going to get us. We do not agree with Jamel's views on this. Iron Man, that whole Iron Man thing.
That's what y'all was
saying. Leave a comment who you think would take the role. Ironheart or Don Cheadle?
Longevity-wise, as far as the armored character...
Oh, don't start jumping on our ship now.
No, I'm not...
Stay on that Don Cheadle
ship. I'm saying, as far as longevity-wise...
He's got them holes in the bottom. Yeah. Oh, no, let me come aboard.
But if it's like a name of someone actually saying, you know what? Let's pick the name back up. If Marvel said, let's pick up the Iron Man name back up, they're not going to give it to Ironheart. They give it to the person.
I give it to Ironheart,
Iron
War
Lad.
Machine.
Yeah. They would give it to Iron Lad somehow. They can weave that. But they're not doing
Iron Lad. They're doing Ironheart.
I know. I understand that, but they still can if they want to bring in armored characters.
Secret Wars, they could bring in Iron Lad.
Iron Lad, yeah.
Or in a different something else. I don't think we need to take away, focus too much on the whole Iron Man aspect. I think that's what we just did for like the last.
I think you did.
That was y'all did. That was y'all did.
Look, Don Cheadle's gonna die in Armor Wars. That's what you get from this.
So like for Ironheart, comment for Don Cheadle.
Okay.
Now,
do y'all agree with him? Do y'all agree with him saying that Don Cheadle's gonna... Don Cheadle, I hope you watch this. I know you probably don't.
But now he's taking one aspect of the argument. Don't comment.
You just say he's gonna die.
Okay,
that's his theory.
But that's my theory. Your theory hasn't
lived. To kill my theory?
No.
That's
two different theories. My theory, of course, kills your theory because it's a different theory. Comment whose theory you like more and comment who you think is going to take over the role. Iron Man's role. Ironheart or War Machine? Comment.
So, are y'all ready to go into our anticipation rates for Black Panther?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right. We started too, Frank. Go ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and say anticipatory review an 8. I'm not giving it that 10 because I'm hoping it blows my mind, but I'm not going to go any lower because I think it's going to be one of the better movies this year.
All right. As far as from what I've seen from the trailer, I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8.5. I'm sure it'll grow as I see it, or when I watch it, I mean, but 8.5.
Well, for me, I'm actually going to give this one a 9. I think that this is going to be a very honorable tribute film to Chadwick Boseman, but it's also going to introduce new characters like Namor and Ironheart, and it's also going to expand a little bit further with the MCU by maybe possibly having Doom in it somehow. So I'm anticipating it to be a 9. It could even be a 10 once we get a review, but we're going to see. So, we'd like to thank you all for joining us on another episode of Fan Star Reviews. I'd like to remind you that my name is Jamel.
I'm Angel.
I'm Frank.
We're going to see you on the next one.